Footy is back and our friends at manscaped.com have got a masterclass to get you ready for the new season. Manscaped have just released a Performance Package 4.0, which is a revolutionary product for men's grooming. 4.0. It comes with Ball Reviver. Let's get all of that revived. Ball Toner. You've got to get that toner on your balls. Most of all, the Lawnmower 4.0. This thing is incredible. It comes with a light. You can hear that buzz. Listen to that buzz. Can you hear it? It just goes, slides through that ball hair, or your ass hair, or your body hair. You can see right here. Just look at that. Just look at that cut. Oh, brilliant. It's also got skin safe technology, so you won't have to go to the hospital or somewhere because you've cut your balls. This thing is extraordinary. Also comes with Manscaped boxes. Find the 2 million men worldwide to use Manscaped and use the code Ryan LFC. I repeat, the code Ryan LFC to get 20% off and free shipping worldwide. Again, thanks to Manscaped for sponsoring this video, and your balls will definitely thank you.
Jesus Christ, brethren. Oh my God, bro. People, if you not go check out Manscaped, just the intro alone make you want to buy the product.
The Jersey boy.
Hey, Jersey boy has something, you know, brother. I really laugh, brethren. I can't believe it, bro. Trust me, bro. Every time I watch the ads, it make me want to laugh. It make me laugh. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, I was looking at it just now, like, because it's the first time I actually watched it in its entirety. Like, usually I'm like, okay, passing and I see it, but no. But folks, yeah, check out Manscaped. As it says, your balls will thank you for it. And a grateful balls is a wonderful balls.
Yes, guys, use the coupon code Ryan LFC to get 20% off worldwide shipping. So don't forget to check out Manscaped. Everything will be down in the description. But good evening, good morning, good night, Reggae Boyz fans. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan LFC. I'm here with my friend from another mother, or a brother from another mother, Halftime TV, man. Good evening.
Thanks for having me, Ryan LFC. And for all the subscribers, Ryan LFC, grateful. We've hit the 9,000 subscriber mark. We've blown past it actually, and we hope you continue to support Ryan LFC channel. Always fun, always 100% honest opinions over here. All right. So again, thanks for having me, Ryan. The pleasure is mine, really. Every time I grace your show, we have interesting conversations, and we hope at the end of this show, the viewers or the persons who are subscribed to the channel, they'll feel a little bit more enlightened, or they will take something away from this show that they learned today, or that they can actually take a second to think on.
Most definitely. People, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share your thought down in the comment section. Don't comment yet. Please don't comment. Just listen first before you comment. Please. Sometimes you guys don't listen. You just comment. So we can know because you attack us from the first word come out of our mouth. You know what I mean? We've been in this game for a good while now. So hold on for your comment, and then after the video almost finished, you can play your part down in the comment section. So after 5 things the Reggae Boyz must do to qualify for the World Cup. Very good win against Andy Ross. Back-to-back clean sheet for the Reggae Boyz. It looked like things going on well for the Reggae Boyz. They're back on track with 5 points. They're not out of it. They still have a chance, but they need to start to win game and be more consistent and get the points on the board. But give me your number one. What are you going with first?
I think the Reggae Boyz, they still have an outside chance of making it to the World Cup. And the reason I say an outside chance, because if I'm to be honest with you, there are 4 teams that are in the octagon that are out and out better than us. But I think the 4 things we need to fix it if we are to make it to the World Cup. We need to work on our defensive frailties. We need to work as a unit, and I've been saying this for the longest while. In that game against Honduras especially, it ended in a clean sheet for the Reggae Boyz, but the results, they don't oftentimes tell the full story, if we're to be honest. There were a number of occasions where, had it not been for Andre Blake, we would have suffered. But again, it is what it is. It is water under the bridge now, but we definitely need to work on our defensive frailties. We need to get our defenders working as a unit rather than relying so heavily on their individual brilliance and what they bring to the fore as individuals. So I think that's the main thing that we need to work on. We've conceded first in a number of games. I think we've conceded first in 7 of the last 10 or something like that. And most of those games that we've conceded first, we have failed to win. So again, that's an area for concern. And I think if we get that correct, then who's to tell? The sky's the limit, or Qatar is the limit.
Who knows, man? Who knows? But my number few, I'm going with preparation. Preparation is very important. We play against United States. We lost United. Canada play against Mexico. And can you believe it? Canada arrived in Jamaica before the Jamaica national team. That's ridiculous. And Jamaica is the home team. We need to make sure that we do the preparation correct. Not only on the pitch, but off the pitch. Or we're flying to other countries to come back to Jamaica to prepare for the game. That's very, very important. A lot of people look down on the preparation, traveling, the arrangement, reach on time. The earlier you reach, the better for the team to settle in, to get a few training sessions. We need to see that more often. And JFF, you're going on an important mission. You guys don't need to go and buy fat screen TV and full up the private jet with people where they're not adding nothing to the team. Come on, we're going to do business. So JFF only need to fix up football, play on the pitch and off the pitch. See a big TV, man gone play World Cup qualified game and make the player them late and all of them things there. Listen, Ryan LFC know everything what go on. So we need to fix up. Preparation, very important. Over to you.
All right, number 3, and I think this is a very important pointer as well. I think we need to find a way to integrate the English-based players in properly. The last game against Honduras, we had 3 English-based players starting. I wouldn't even consider Mariappa English-based as of now. He's been around the team for quite some time, but now, as we know,
almost 10 years.
Exactly. Mariappa isn't with a club now. He's actively playing. So I want to say 2, but put it 2.5, right? But still, we had Andre Gray, on the bench, as well as Bobby Reed. Now, if we're to be honest with ourselves, some of those 2 can actually contribute significantly to the team. And even through the entirety of the roster, the 25 players that will make up our best team, you have to be honest that maybe half of those players will be English-based, 5 or so. All right, 5 or 6 of our best players in each position will be English-based. And I think we've struggled to integrate them properly in the team. Game against Panama, we put out 8 of them on the field. We lost that one, and we lost it convincingly because we didn't stand a chance from the get-go. And I think going into the game against Honduras and seeing what Kemar Roof brought to the table, seeing what Andre Gray brought to the table when he came on, it makes you wonder what could possibly happen if we get it right and get the balance right in getting these players to work properly with our local base players, getting that synergy going. So I think we need to look in that direction. We need to get them in, gel them in. It take a little bit of time, probably baby steps at first, because as we saw, the giant steps didn't work as we did in the Panama game. But give them a little bit of dip the toe in here and there, and then we can actually get them in properly. So the mixture will be complete and we can strike a balance between the local base players. And when I say local base players, folks, I don't mean players actually playing in Jamaica. You know what I mean, like the likes of Andre Blake and Taxi Lawrence and Haka and all these guys. So that's what I mean, okay? So getting the balance right, Ryan, I think is number 3, getting that the UK-based players mixed in with the local-based players, because then I think we will be a force to reckon with.
Well, my number 4 is Coach Theodore Whitmore. He must go. Winning one game don't convince me. You has to prove to me you deserve to manage this national team. So winning one game and everybody getting excited, me myself, we have to remember what Coach Theodore Whitmore has been doing this team. He have this team for over 5 years, and it's basically the same thing. No style of play, no system. Many people will say, Ryan, why change a manager? No, this is a perfect time. We have 3 weeks, almost a month to prepare for the El Salvador and the United States game, where I think we must get 6 points, especially United States coming to Jamaica. United States don't travel good away from home in CONCACAF, and they're going to find it difficult to face this Jamaican team. El Salvador, that's going to be a tricky one. For me, this is the first time I see Coach Theodore Whitmore to try to bring a different tactics, different formation. He try. I may have to give him credit for that. If you guys watch my my match reaction, I give him a lot of credit for what he has done in that game against Honduras. And I think for us to go forward as a nation, I don't think Tapa is the man. Tapa, I would love for you to prove me wrong. And I will be the first one to hold up my hand. I'm not going to sit behind off camera and say, oh, Tapa should keep him job. No, I'm telling you straight up. It's a result base. The game is a result. If you're not performing well, the team not performing well, I don't think you should lead this team. That's my honest opinion. And I think if we can find a better manager to move us forward, I think we have a better opportunity. As half time say, it's very good for the UK-based player come together. And I think Tapa is a leader. He's supposed to manage to do that, in my opinion. Over to you.
All right, my final pointer, and I know some people on here will say, but that's not important when you're winning games. But my final pointer, and it ties into what you said, Ryan, we need to establish an identity, right? Are we a defensive team? Are we an attacking team? We don't know what we are. We're just going out there, we're scrapping, and we're hoping that things go our way. All right, so we need, if we're going to play a 3-4-3 or a 4-5-1 or whatever it is, we need to establish an identity and stick to it, because each time a player comes on international break, it's a different message, it's a different set of instructions that they're getting. Confuses the players. They're human beings as you and I are, right? So if we establish an identity, then we can build on that. And these players are professionals. They're dealing with coaches on a daily basis who are professionals, who know what the identity is and can communicate effectively and efficiently to them, telling them what is expected of them. All right. I think we have that issue with the Reggae Boyz. We have been playing, I don't even want to say a 4-4-2, but what looks like a 4-4-2 for the most part. I think he switched it up in the Honduras game, as you alluded to. And we got results, because no matter how good your team is, right, you have to be able to change the formation or the approach to the game at some point to address the situation in front of you, right? Because there's no way, for example, a Jamaica, then you're going to play against the United States. For example, the United States is an attacking team, and you're going out there to park the bus. And it's the same thing, the same approach you're taking when you're playing against Honduras. Not saying that this was the case with Theodore Whitmore, but that this has been the case for quite some time. If you remember correctly, Theodore Whitmore had his 54th win all the way back in the Gold Cup, and only now is he getting to his 55th win to equal Rennie Simone's record. Check how many games he lost between that 54th win and the 55th win. You get what I'm saying? So we need to establish an identity. We establish an identity when players come on international duty, then they'll already know what is expected of them, and then it won't be so difficult as if you're starting from scratch again with each of these individuals. And that's why it looks as if teams like Canada, they can take a day and come in and play, because they know what the identity is, they know what is expected of them. So whenever they go up there, preparation is basically about getting sharp and keeping the muscles warm and working. It's not about them learning football over again. And it seems as if every time we have an international break, or players, they have to learn football all over again. And that's my final point. You can let me know what you think. You can agree, you can disagree. But as always, we welcome your views.
I want to add on that.
Go ahead.
what's the most worrying thing for me? Most of our game, after we play this 2 game against and El Salvador and United States, we're going to play at home. I do have a problem. Coach Theodore Whitmore coaching this team away from home. You know why we're always going to get better result away from home? Because he's a more defensive coach. When the pressure is on and Coach Theodore Whitmore to be a little bit more positive, be a little bit.
Grab the games by the scruff of the neck.
He can't do it. The team limited. That's really worried about me. And your home advantage is very important. Yes, you can go to Honduras, you can go to El Salvador, but what you do at home? Look at Canada, United States, they jaw, Mexico, they jaw, Jamaica, jaw. 3 tough game they jaw. What they do to a Panama team where they just beat the United States, they rip them apart. And I was watching that game sitting right here doing the watch along for the Jamaica game, and every single Jamaican fan say, Ryan, why you don't support the Canadian national team? The manager, the team, the manager rub off on the team. You saw the Canadian coach, things not going film way, up in the referee face and all of these things, character. That's what I want from Theodore Whitmore. We scored 2 goals, 2 big goals and win. Make history to beat Honduras in that Honduras and our manager that last goal. When the cameraman put it on Whitmore, see me? Like him dip on the corner. Bro, no, bro, you have to be more proactive. You have to be more active on the sideline, bro. That rub off on the team. Why when you see Jurgen Klopp and like a Pep Guardiola, look at the goal that Man City scored to equalize and look at the celebration. When a player look around and see what a manager doing, you know how much confidence that give him?
True.
Come on, bro. And
So
another thing too, Mikel Antonio coming back. A lot of the players them fit coming back. And I'm worried how Coach Theodore Whitmore and the JFF going to angle to pick in this team because it's not going to be easy. And I'm not saying JFF and Tapa Whitmore make wholesale change. I am not for that. I am not for that. Believe you me, because I like what I see, the progress. And one thing half time, what I really notice about Jamaica, when the United States, you said it, when the United States and the Canada and the Mexico can play 1 game and they up to speed quick. Jamaica, they have to take them the 2nd game and the 3rd game. Now, against El Salvador and United States, we're only going to have 2. We seems to start to find a rhythm in the 3rd game. And that's not good. That's not good. And that comes down to